Morning, guys. So today we're filming outside. It's a beautiful day. The shades over the trees means I don't have to deal with music inside, so I thought, hey, why not post outside? There is a little bit of car noise, so hopefully you can hear me okay. So I woke up this morning and I was wondering what I was going to film about today. What would I talk about? You know, we've talked about different aspects of the journal, a bit about the journey. So I sat down and I started writing. Now, there's some stuff going on at the moment. You know, we've always got things going through our heads, and we live in a continual state of what ifs and, you know, thinking about the future and thinking about where we're at right now and where we want to be. Now, one of the issues is a lot of people stay in that what if mode. They live in a state of will instead of trying to live in a state of should. And I do that. I mean, it bugs me because my whole philosophy is to not do that. But we are slaves to our mind. Like, you know, we can't stop our minds from working. We can't always control our thoughts 100%. So a part of it is acceptance. You know, you need to let your mind do what it needs to do, and it'll take you down the rabbit hole. It will lead you down paths that you probably don't want to go down. What you need to do is let it do that, okay? You need to let it do what it needs to do because it's processing. And, you know, what ifs aren't all bad. The thing you need to take away from what ifs is you need to find the one that you want. You need to find that, and you need to focus. Once you focus on it, that's where you push everything else aside. This is what you're going to do, so now do it. So, as I said, for me right now in this instant, there's some stuff going on. You know, some of it isn't good. I'm struggling with it, you know, and it's that thing of I'm struggling with it emotionally, but logically there's also planes every once in a while. Hold on. Welcome to Chiang Mai. I thought I'd avoid it, but obviously not. So yeah, man, like emotionally struggling. Logically, my head tells me, you know, that everything is okay. Everything I've spent years training myself to do is kicking in, and this is good, you know, because it means that I know I will be okay. But the reason I bring this up is I sat down this morning and I started writing, and my journal took a bit of a twist today. Because, you know, I reflect, I write from an emotional perspective, and I work out where I'm at. Then I detach the emotion and I look at the logic underneath it, which is really important with current things. But today I started a conversation with my mind. I actually sat there and I went, you know what, mind? I know you're going to do this to me. I know I can't stop you from doing this to me. So, you know, I've got one of two options here. I either fight against you and just make myself unhappy, you know, and lose. You cannot win when you fight against your mind. It's that simple. Or, you know what, mind? I let you do what you got to do. I'm going to let you go down your rabbit holes. I'm going to let you go on the tangents you need to go on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose what I listen to. I'm going to choose the thoughts and the ideas that you give me that I think are relevant, and I'm going to discard the rest. My mind answered back, and my writing went down a whole new path for what I was intending. Like, you know, when I started writing that, I almost felt like I was just doing a kind of, yeah man, like, you know, if I tell myself it's okay, it will be. But at the end of it, I just wrote, you know what, mind? No matter what you say to me, no matter what you do, I'm okay. I'm gonna let you do what you need to do, and at the end of it, I'm going to accept it, you know. I'm not going to accept that you're right. I'm not going to accept that, you know, what you tell me to do is the right thing to do. I will choose what I do, but I'm going to let you say your piece. And it felt good. Like, I know I've done this before in my life, but with where things are at right now, you know, and a lot of it is to do with the Kickstarter, a lot of it is to do with the journal. You know, today I gave myself a deadline. Kickstarter starts, right, throwing it out there. 16th of June, Kickstarter goes live. So I'll be sending emails out to people, you know. If you get an email, start spreading the word for me, guys. That would be awesome, you know. A part of a successful project is getting the news out there, having people be a part of it. And that's what this Kickstarter is about. Yes, I want to make a journal at the end of it. But I thought about it, and I was chatting to a good friend of mine, and he said, you know what? People don't go on Kickstarter because they want a finished, polished product. People go on Kickstarter because they want to be part of the journey. They want to see where you're at right now, and they want to go with you. You know, they want to see the ups and the downs. They want to see the wackiness and how it's all coming together. Because that way, at the end of it, when they get their product, when you get your journal, you know what's gone into it, man. Like, you know, you'll have been part of the journey. So it's not just that you're picking up a book. This is your journal. You have been a part of making it real. So look, Kickstarter, 16th of June. I'm working on just getting the base web page and stuff up ready, you know, getting my emails together. But okay, for me, this Kickstarter has been scaring the shit out of me. This whole project has been freaking me out because I have this constant thought of failure, you know. Who am I to write this? Who am I to think that I can help people by using a journal that I use myself? But with my testers, we proved it, you know. We proved that this shit worked. That's the drive behind it. That's the drive that, you know, I need to latch onto. And every time I have that thought of, oh, but you know, what if, and you know, those thoughts stall you, they stop you from doing something. So having done it with my testers and seen that it worked and the feedback I got from them, and realizing that, hey, you know, this journal is there, it's going to help people, it's helped me, I've seen it help others. You know, I need to make this real instead of just talking about it. So I needed to stop procrastinating, and I've spoken about procrastination and I've told you I suck at it, okay? So 16th of June, I'm setting myself a date. If I do not launch that Kickstarter project on the 16th of June, I want people contacting me. I want people phoning me, emailing me, messaging me and saying, Matt, what the fuck? Why have you not hit that button, and why can I not get in and back your project? You told us it would be ready. So it's going to be ready. Things are happening in the background, you know, it's cool. So look, if you're a journaler, sit down and try that, you know. I talk about taking control of your mind, but let your mind do what it needs to do, but talk to it about it. You know, actually sit there and go, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You know, question it. Question your own mind. Sure, that'll lead your mind down different tangents again, but question it so that you get the answer you're looking for. And then just go from there. All right, under 10 minutes. Yay for me. All right, guys, talk to you later.